Hello again, my fellow humans. Welcome back to Unturned Map Making. We're gonna start off today with, first of all, I'm gonna show you some stuff. So this is what I made off camera. I've already put it into where it belongs. But for anyone interested, or anyone who even fucking watches this shit, this is, well, obviously, if you walk down here, you take a little bit of a left, you go down further, you enter this building, and then, well, yeah, this is what we worked on last episode, and I was completely unhappy with what it actually looked like and turned out to look like, because I took a quick look at what it looked like in the game, and I made the choice to just go all out or go home. So yeah, so here we are. Let it quickly load in a bit. We are at our beautiful, beautiful little thing here. And of course I did a little bit of editing here, fixed some holes and stuff, and I still need to figure out what to do on the floor here. But that's all okay. Come down here, you have your little turn, and then you go down here, and there's water down here. Yeah. I already noticed that when I put this in place, but you used to be able to edit in the devkit stuff and make like air volumes and water displacement volumes, so you could basically say, okay, I don't want water to be in this area, but you want the overall sea level of the map to be higher. I can't figure out how to edit the devkit anymore and make the water volumes and stuff like that. I can, by Christ's sake, I have tried for about 2.5 hours trying to just get the devkit to work. Forget about it. This, in 3 words, it fucking sucks. But apart from that, it's all looking quite nice. It's got this like Eastern Bloc kind of vibe. I'm gonna add more of these buildings here. I'm gonna probably put like 1, 2, 3 more, maybe 2 more of these here, like a little bit lower. But yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. It's just lags looking at these fences. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of that maybe later on, but first of all, I want to make this into something. I like that there's a mountain here. Okay, that's okay, cool. So let's take a bridge. Something like, I have no idea what kind of bridges there are. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out together. Ooh, perfect. Already kind of what I'm looking for. I can't be bothered to build a military base. Well, it's kind of like a research kind of thing. Let's see if we can't yoink something from somewhere. There's this all the way over here with this building. I think we're just gonna, yeah, yeah. Yeah. But we're gonna take a quick lunch break. Welcome back. So let's get started where we left off. It's been a while. I didn't only just eat pizza. I also spent 2 days doing work. But yeah, different story. Let's continue on. Okay, so am I gonna do this? Okay, so you know what? I don't know where I'm gonna continue off today. We'll start off by looking at some stuff. Okay, so we have the trains and stuff here, but there's another thing I would like to do. So what we're gonna be doing now, or what I'm gonna try to do, is I will be making like some kind of like an underground section from the game. Because you would always have these like spooky little side missions. Well, not side missions, but you would have these spooky little missions where you would go underground and it would be completely dark and scary shit and big rooms and... how about just like, what about like right here? This looks like a great spot. Awesome. Yeah. I like it. I like it. This is the spot. This is the spot. think it's time for a story. Okay, so probably no one gives a flying F about a story, but I also don't give a flying F. So I'm gonna talk about it anyway. This all starts in 2000 and let me think, 12, 13, 2014, something like that. That kind of time, area, period thing. And I am 14 years old, 14 years of age. And I'm playing this wonderful game, doing the same thing I am doing right now. And I was making, what was I making? I was inspired by is it the first Walking Dead game or the second, where at the end of it, I think it's Clementine walks into like a base, with like containers out front and with like container doors opening and like fences and guard posts and that kind of thing, but like in the middle of nowhere. And I thought it was a really cool concept, using containers as walls and having like rooms inside of them and making it possible to move around. I was kind of recreating like a survival kind of a map where this was a base because some survivors had set it up and built it and put it into place as working, and it turned out great. It was absolutely amazing. I loved it to pieces. But I didn't have anyone to show or to ask for advice. So I hopped onto my wonderful Steam account. I had a little quick look around. And I stumbled upon some guy's profile. Like, he was online. He was from, I don't know. I don't remember what his name was back then. If it was the one if it was the name that he has now. And I wondered, well, maybe he wants to talk to me. Like, maybe he knows some stuff about it. I'll just get his opinion and see what he thinks. Turns out it was an amazing fucking idea. Because this kid, well, we will call him Felix. We will call him... What will we call him? You know, we were going to call him Felix. It's fine. And I talked to him for probably like 2 hours that day. 2 or 3 hours. Just literally us two talking about Unturned, about map making, about The Walking Dead, about all types of different things. And turns out we have had, or still have, very similar interests. And we decided to be friends, and we got really good with each other and started playing more and doing more stuff together. And then after talking to him for about, let's say, a month and a half, I'd already FaceTimed with him. I knew what he looked like, so to anyone thinking, oh, he's gonna get catfished, fuck off. No. I made pretty darn sure he wasn't a pedophile, like 30-year-old or 50-year-old creep. That he's actually a 14-year-old or 13-year-old person on the other end. I decided to, well, in my school break, in my school holiday, I packed my bags, saved some money, and I took a flight alone to Sweden to visit him. And it was one of the best decisions of my life. I've been there twice now. Fucking amazing. I don't know what to say. It was an experience of a lifetime. Absolutely insane. Really, really cool atmosphere. Met his dad, his mom. Whole thing was absolutely blast. It was insane. And yeah, we're still friends to this day. And he lovingly called me, he gave me a nickname, called me Bröder. Well, you can figure out how I now have my name on YouTube. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. I don't really care, because it's not that important to me what people or what the world calls me. But that's where it's from. That's kind of the story behind my name, Bröder. Just bread, apparently. I don't speak Swedish, by the way. I only speak English. So he called me this for probably 2, 3, 4 years, and I had no clue what he meant. No clue what it was about. Because I would put it into Google and it would just come up with bread, but only bröd, which is B-R-O with 2 dots on a D, would be bread. Brödet would be something else, and I couldn't figure it out. I just couldn't. And I just gave up sometime, and he just continued to call me that. And it kind of stuck, I guess. I also called him a kind of... Well, I called him a fluffy cunt. I don't know what YouTube will say to that, and its guidelines, but I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about YouTube guidelines, because this shit ain't for people underage. Because we're going to talk about a lot of things that a lot of people might find controversial. So, this is looking great. Oh, this is looking awesome. Okay, so you have like this long tunnel you come in, and then it's gonna be all dark with the like atmosphere kind of stuff, and you're gonna have like rooms and stuff to explore. I want there to be like a big room with like stair sets, so I'm gonna go bunker. I do not know. I don't know. Something like this maybe. This is probably the that's not gonna work out. Let's see here. This one is interesting. Forget which entrance this had it. Yeah, it was this right here. We walked in through that part. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this. This is probably good enough. So I'm gonna rotate this. There we go. So yeah, that's my buddy Felix. I told you about, and of course we went there. I went there another summer. Or was it the same? No, it was the second time I was there. I was there 3 times in total now. I haven't been there in a long time, but the second time I got there, we still stayed in contact after I've been there over Discord and stuff. And still played games together. He even bought me my first FPS game. He bought me Counter-Strike, just out of the blue. He was like, "Oh, do you know Counter-Strike?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know Counter-Strike, but I don't have it." And I look into my Steam account, and there's a gift code for the download for the game, and it blew me away. And we had a huge blast. It was best experiences, like playing that game with him together. Best experiences I've had in ages, in years probably. And he of course also had his friends in Sweden itself, because he wasn't from here. So where was I? Yeah, we went there, and I met two other friends, Leo and Sebastian. Absolute mad lads. And you gotta remember, I'm 16 by this time, and in Germany, where I'm from, 16 is legal drinking age, so I can go buy beer and wine and all that good stuff, but I can't buy like schnapps or anything above 20%. And we decided, okay, let's go, because he lives in a most beautiful scenic place right next to a lake, like huge house, everything. Don't want to go into too much detail, but we take the boat out, because he has a bloody fucking boat, and we decide, okay, we're gonna go camp out on an island for a night, and we make a fire and everything. Absolutely massively hilarious, like doing just dumb kid shit, like snorting fucking cocoa powder and just being absolute idiots and having the blast of a lifetime. It was legendary. Those days, those nights on that island, it was hella fun. And we got there at like sometime in the early afternoon. And his dad and his big brother, I think his big brother came once with a jet ski to come check up on us. It was really funny, because we were like, oh, hide the beer, because drinking age in Sweden is like 18. If you go to a restaurant and with your parents, you can order beer. I believe, and those kind of things. So if you're 18, you can order stuff in a restaurant, but you can't buy it in a store. You can only buy liquor and beer and stuff like that from a liquor store if you're 21. So, yeah. A bit of a situation for me. I brought some alcohol with me because I knew we couldn't get any even if we wanted to. So that kind of happened. Yeah, interesting. Very, very interesting stuff. And it was fucking funny. It was just great. We just had an absolute amazing time and no worries in the world. It was legendary. I still speak to all of them from time to time. I haven't spoken to Sebastian in ages, but I've been catching back up with Felix. I mean, we've all moved on. We've all got our own lives. Leo's gone to the military. Felix is... I don't even know what Felix is doing. I think he's going to university and he's like doing a mini job on the side. But yeah, I have no clue. I don't really know. But to be honest, it's okay. It's what it is. It's what life is, really. You know, we all have things we got to do and places we got to be. And we all just move on someday. And it's sad, but it's just the way our world works. But to the point I want to come to. I am now starting this wonderful unturned map making series. I just want to have some fun, which is what I'm doing. And if someone wants to watch me have fun, well, you're free to do so. If you don't, well, fuck off. You know, it's your choice. Free world. Free world. Is it really free? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But it is what it is, and I'm happy with it. And this is coming out great. Oh, the lag, though. The lag. I like this a lot. This is looking great. It's just that I need some way to get out again. I'm going to use the, like... There's the... teleporter entrance and exit. I'm going to use that to get in and out of this. Because I want it to be more linear. So, well, linear... in the way that you have one way you come in, and then you'll go through this, explore this, get to like the hidden secret kind of entrance exit room. I guess I'm gonna make it down here. Yeah, I think that's perfect, isn't it? Down there would be perfect. And we're gonna have like teleporter entrance. Put that right here. And we go spin this around. Like this, and then like this. And we're gonna resize it so it's a bit bigger. And I don't want it pointing up, I want it pointing... Well, actually, no, this is the entrance, so pointing up. There we go. And we're gonna go pair ID, and we're gonna call this pair 1. Because I haven't had any other yet. Block off the stairs so you can't get to the lower level. I don't know how am I gonna... I'm just gonna get some debris. All the objects. Debris. We're just gonna take this one, I guess. It doesn't really matter. There we go. Some rebar. Like this. There we go. Yeah, good enough. So there's only that way down, and then you could jump down from here, but I'm also going to block that off because I don't want the level to be huge. I want it to be medium. I'm going to go get the actually no, we're going to go boulder, and we're going to go Russia boulder. Is it 6? It is 6. No, it's not. It is 5. It is 5. This is what I want. Like that. Just make sure it's not covering that. It is. Okay. Make this a bit smaller then. There. That's more manageable. this over here into position, something like this. Rise and there we go. Perfect. It's blocked off. You can't jump down. Could be worse. It looks fine. Volumes. There we go. It's perfect. So now we have the start of a level. So we come down. Probably lost my train of thought completely, and you'll have like some spooky, scary stuff in here, and it's gonna be dark, and you come through here, you go down the stairs, you start hearing sounds and stuff like that. You get to this level, start exploring the rooms and finding things, and then get all the way over here. Got that going. Okay, time for a power up. Perfect. So if I see here, if I enter this, I go through here, blah blah blah, the usual stuff, and I get to this floor, and I go to the last room, and I jump down here, I will be teleported over there. Let's just see teleporter entrance, because that's what this is. So it's really just you jump and then you're out of it. Yeah. And this is an exit, which I do not need because it's a one-way road. Delete. There we go. So this is also like one of the weird things about the Untured editor. You can edit anything, like objects. If I go, say, place the shelter door right here, I can press the backspace and it will delete it. But if I want to delete a volume, I have to press the delete button. Why? Does it even matter? Like, why would you change it? Exactly like the whole devkit editor. The button's just gone. It's missing. It's just not there. It's just disappeared. But whatever. gonna test this. So let's go. And we're back in game in a bush. Who cares? We're at Cordon. Of course, this all needs some work still, but it's not perfect. It will be one day, hopefully. So we're gonna go ahead. Am I gonna walk and run? No. I'm just gonna go straight to level. So teleport level. There we go. So we're here. This is it. I mean, there's not much to see on the outside. You drop down. And you start running through. So gaps, is there a little... I think there's like a little slight thing here, but I'll get that fixed. Getting these rooms, of course they're all empty for now. Same with this one here. And you continue on. Make your way down the stairs. You could, of course, go on down the stairs, but this one's blocked off. Right? Yeah. There we go. Of course, you have to imagine this is going to be completely black, and you're only going to be like walking around with your flashlight. And so you will be... It's going to be messy. And we have the hole. So let's see if this works. It does, kind of. But that's okay. That's annoying. Ah, well, we're going to have to use a different door because this one apparently uses a power source, but that's okay. Awesome stuff. So, I guess I'm going to go ahead and end this episode right here. I will continue working on the interior of this and all the other stuff surrounding it, trying to get it to be a proper level so you can go in, do your spooky, scary little stuff, create ambience, add all the darkness, add some details here and there, make it properly in a way where you can walk around but also not go back on yourself. So yeah, see you next time.